Did I scare you? Sorry, but I just can't help myself. It's the scariest time of the year. Yes, my friends, it's Halloween, the time where there's terrible skeleton memes and Fortnite costumes. Great. I love Halloween. It's an amazing time of year where you get to dress up as your favorite characters, go door to door asking for candy and hoping that there's not a razor blade in your candy. It's great. But for me, I like to celebrate Halloween a little differently by playing the Luigi's Mansion games. And Nintendo even came through this time by releasing Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Nintendo Switch. But we're not talking about that one today. We're instead talking about the one game that started it all, Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. Let's begin. The story of Luigi's Mansion is that Luigi has won a contest where he gets a free mansion. That sounds like so much fun! How is this game scary? But Mario is skeptical and goes to check it out. Later, Luigi goes to look for his lost brother and realizes that Mario has been captured in the mansion by King Boo. Mario is now stuck in a painting, and it's up to Luigi and his brand new Poltergust 3000 and Professor Egad to save Mario and defeat King Boo. Alright, now we talk about the presentation of the game. So, Luigi's Mansion. Oh no. Give me a second, everybody. I'll be right back. Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for the GameCube, which means that I wasn't able to take full advantage of the hardware at the time, and yet, the game still looks visually stunning for an early GameCube game. The art style of the game is the main reason for this, as there are little details as possible on the characters like Luigi, but high detail on the mansion itself, and while you may not pay attention to the mansion a lot, it is meant to be so that the mansion looks good instead of it being sloppy. The game also runs at a very smooth frame rate as well. When I played, there were no moments of drops in frame rate at all. The game also tries to show itself as a different type of game compared to Super Mario 64 and other Mario games, where they are joyful and happy, but in Luigi's Mansion, the music is barely present, and while there are some good tracks in the game, the point is for the only thing to be heard is Luigi, the ghosts and the ambiance of the mansion itself. Overall, I am impressed with the presentation of the game. Okay, so as I can tell, it looks like that we lost power. But don't worry, I can fix this. I brought instructions. Let's see here. What the heck is a GUY? Luigi's Mansion's gameplay consists of you shining your flashlight on the ghosts and sucking them up by draining their life meter before they get away. Pretty easy stuff, but there are also more difficult ghosts to catch called portrait ghosts. These ghosts have more health and will take longer to suck up. There is also Luigi. Luigi controls like nothing you have ever seen in a Mario game before. He is slow and at times can be a little clunky. I'm looking at you, Stairs. But you do have to remember that this is an early GameCube game, so the controller wasn't very familiar with the developers. All the problems they had would be fixed in the next entry of Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and hopefully these changes also carry over to Luigi's Mansion 3. Overall, pretty simple stuff that's easy for anyone to understand. As you can tell, Luigi's Mansion 1 is still amazing to this day. While it may not be as refined and technically amazing as the other two games, it's still great. And I feel like that any Luigi's Mansion game is great on its own or as a whole series. So with that being said, I give Luigi's Mansion 1 a solid 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to figure out the circuit breaker.